There are moments in life when words reveal more than actions ever could. Sometimes what a woman says to you is not just casual talk. It's a window into her heart, her mindset, and her true intentions. If you're wise enough to listen carefully, you'll protect your time, your energy, and your peace, because Janie, the wrong words from the wrong person can cost you years of your life. When a woman tells you, "I don't know what I want," Janie, that might sound like a small phrase, but in truth, it speaks volumes. It is one of the most dangerous things you can hear, not because she is bad or intentionally trying to hurt you, but because it reveals confusion. And confusion will always cost you time, energy, and sometimes even your sense of self. When someone doesn't know what they want, they leave you in a position where you are forced to wait, to guess, and to hope for clarity that may never come. Many men, Janie, fall into the trap of believing that if they just stay patient long enough, she will figure it out and eventually choose them. But life doesn't work that way. A person who cannot decide where they stand will only keep you standing still with them. Think about it. When you want something, if you desire success, you chase it with focus. If you value peace, you protect it at all costs. Clarity drives action, and action brings results. In relationships, it is no different. If a woman knows she wants to be with you, she will not hesitate. Her actions will match her words. She will show commitment. She will make effort, and she will not keep you wondering. But when she tells you, "I don't know what I want," she's not only revealing her uncertainty, she's also telling you that she is not ready to give you what you deserve. Janie, in that moment, you must understand that your life is far too valuable to be put on hold while someone else decides if you are enough. Men often ignore this sign because they think patience will turn into love. They believe that waiting and proving themselves will change her uncertainty into commitment. But the harsh truth is this: confusion does not fade just because you try harder. If she doesn't know what she wants, she might pull you closer today and push you away tomorrow. She might enjoy your attention but avoid giving you answers. And little by little, Johnny, you lose your balance. You start to question your own worth, wondering if the problem is you, when in reality, the problem is her lack of clarity. When you allow yourself to stay in that cycle, you end up paying the price of her indecision. Weeks turn into months, months turn into years, and suddenly you realize you've invested so much time into someone who never gave you certainty. That is why when you hear these words, you must take them seriously. It doesn't mean you have to be harsh or unkind, but it does mean you must protect yourself. Walking away from someone who doesn't know what they want is not rejection. It's self-respect. You are choosing to value your own future instead of waiting endlessly for someone else to decide your place in theirs. Janie, love should bring you peace, not confusion. It should give you a sense of direction, not leave you standing in doubt. When a woman truly sees your value, she won't risk losing you by staying unsure. She won't tell you she doesn't know. She will tell you clearly through her words and her actions that you are exactly what she wants. That clarity is the foundation of trust, and without it, you're only building on uncertainty. So when she says, "I don't know what I want," take it for what it is, a sign that you deserve better, that your heart deserves stability, and that your future deserves someone who is sure about you the way you are sure about them. When a woman tells you, "You deserve better," Janie, those 3 words may sound sweet, but they carry a hidden truth that too many men choose to ignore. At first, it might feel like she is complimenting you, like she is recognizing your value. But deep down, what she is really saying is that she has no intention of being the woman you need her to be. It is her way of stepping back without saying it directly. And if you are not careful, you may confuse this statement for humility when in reality it is a warning. A woman who truly wants to stay in your life, Janie, will not tell you to go and find someone else. She will not push you toward another woman. She will fight to keep her place by your side. Men often hear this phrase and think they need to prove her wrong. They believe that if they show her enough love, enough patience, and enough loyalty, she will eventually realize that she is good enough. But Janie, that is where many men waste years of their lives. Because when she says, "You deserve better," she is telling you the truth about her limits. Maybe she doesn't want to commit. Maybe she doesn't feel the same depth of love you feel. Maybe she knows she cannot give you loyalty, effort, or the future you are looking for. Whatever the reason, Those words are her way of admitting that she is not the one who will stand beside you in the way you need. It takes strength to accept those words as they are. Most men don't want to listen because it hurts their pride. They think walking away makes them weak, that holding on and proving their worth makes them strong. But Janie, real strength is not holding on to someone who has already let go in her heart. Real strength is seeing the truth, respecting yourself enough to accept it, and walking away with your dignity intact. A woman who sees your value will never risk losing you with that phrase. Instead of telling you to find better, she will try to be better for you. She will look at you and think, I am lucky to have him and I will not let him go. When a woman says, you deserve better, it also means she is giving you a choice. You can ignore it, stay, and spend years trying to change her mind only to end up broken. Or you can recognize it as honesty, as a chance to save yourself pain, and choose to leave before your heart gets more attached. Janie, that choice defines your future. Because every moment you stay with someone who admits they are not willing to give you more is a moment you take away from finding someone who will. Remember this, love is not about convincing someone that you are worth it. Love is about finding someone who sees your worth without hesitation. When the right woman comes into your life, she will never suggest that you deserve better because she will want to be that better. She will rise to meet your standards, not run away from them. She will fight for you, she will choose you, and she will never let you question if you are too good for her. That is why, Janie, when you hear those words, you must see them as a turning point, not as a challenge. They are not an invitation to prove yourself. They are a message that you should let go, protect your heart, and hold on to the truth that you are worthy of someone who is sure about you and willing to match your love with equal effort. When a woman tells you, I'm not ready for a relationship right now, Janie, those words may sound soft and reasonable, but they hide a deeper truth you cannot ignore. At first, you might think she is simply protecting herself, that maybe the timing is wrong, or that she just needs some healing before she can commit. And many men with good hearts are willing to wait, believing that if they remain patient, she will one day be ready and choose them. But Janie, the reality is often very different. A woman who truly values you and truly wants you will never let timing stand in the way. She will make space for you in her life. She will create the right time. And she will not risk losing you with excuses. Saying, I'm not ready right now, can easily become a polite way of keeping you close without ever giving you the commitment you deserve. She may enjoy your attention, your energy, and the comfort you provide, but she is not ready to call you her man. And while you are waiting, hoping, and proving yourself, she is free to explore other options or keep her heart open for someone else. Janie, this is why you must look beyond the words and pay attention to the actions. If she can laugh with you, spend hours with you, share your world, and lean on your support, then the truth is she is not unready. She is just unwilling to give you the title and commitment that you want. And that unwillingness means you are only being used as temporary company until someone she truly desires shows up. Many men fall into this trap because they think patience equals love. They believe that by waiting, they are proving their loyalty, that by staying, they are showing her how serious they are. But Janie, waiting for someone who tells you they are not ready is like standing at a closed door, hoping one day it will magically open. Sometimes it never does, and by the time you realize it, years have been wasted. You lose opportunities to meet someone who is ready for you now, someone who will not hesitate to choose you, because your heart and time are tied to someone who already told you she cannot give you what you need. Think of it this way, readiness is not about timing, it is about priority. When someone truly wants you, they will rearrange their life to make space for you. They will not use not ready as an excuse. They will be honest about their feelings, and they will not let you walk away uncertain. A woman who tells you she isn't ready, yet keeps you close, is asking for the benefits of your presence without the responsibility of commitment. Johnny, that is unfair to you. You deserve clarity, not confusion. You deserve to be with someone who doesn't just enjoy your presence, but also proudly claims you as theirs. So when you hear those words, you must remind yourself that love should not leave you waiting indefinitely. Love should not keep you questioning if she will ever be ready. Love should bring you peace and direction. If she tells you she isn't ready, believe her, but also believe in yourself enough to walk away. Don't try to force her heart to catch up to yours. Don't try to convince her to hurry her timing. Janie, the right woman, will not hesitate. She will be ready for you not tomorrow, not someday, but today. And when you find her, you will never have to hear excuses because she will know you are worth choosing now, not later. When a woman tells you, I still have feelings for my ex, Janie, those words are more powerful than many men realize. It may sound like honesty, it may sound like she is opening her heart to you, but it is also a confession that her love is not fully available. You have to understand that love cannot grow where old wounds are still bleeding. A heart tied to the past cannot fully embrace the present, and no matter how much you give, no matter how much you prove your loyalty, you will always be competing with a memory you can never defeat. That is why these words, Janie, should never be taken lightly. They are a signal that you must protect your heart before it gets entangled in a battle that has already been lost. Many men hear this and think they can heal her, that if they are patient enough, gentle enough, and loving enough, she will eventually forget the past and fall completely into the present. But Janie, that is not how the heart works. Feelings are powerful. They do not disappear because you offer comfort. In fact, by trying too hard to make her forget her ex, you may end up reminding her even more of what she lost. She may compare you to him, consciously or unconsciously, and even if you are giving her more love than he ever did, she might still crave the history, the attachment, and the familiarity she had with him. That comparison will drain you because you will constantly feel the need to measure up to someone who isn't even there anymore. The danger of staying in such a situation is that you become the replacement instead of the choice. She might use your presence as a way to numb her pain, as a distraction from the emptiness her ex left behind. She might enjoy your company, your support, and your care, but deep inside her heart is still occupied. And Janie, you deserve more than being someone's temporary bandage. You deserve to be the reason a woman smiles, not the tool she uses to forget another man. The truth is, no matter how much you give, if her heart still belongs to the past, she will never give you the full version of herself. When she says she still has feelings for her ex, what she is really telling you is that she is not free. She may want to move on. She may even try, but the past has a grip on her that you cannot loosen. And Janie, you must never fight for space in a heart that hasn't chosen to let go. Because even if she starts something with you, the shadows of her ex will follow into your relationship. Every argument, every moment of doubt, every comparison will come back to him. And you will find yourself in a relationship where you are physically present but emotionally invisible. The greatest act of self-respect in this moment is not to compete with the ghost of her past, but to step away and protect your peace. You are not meant to be an option she uses until she heals. You are not meant to be a replacement she settles for, because the man she truly wanted left her behind. Janie, you are meant to be chosen wholeheartedly, with no reservations, with no divided loyalties. And the woman who truly loves you will never bring her past into your present in a way that diminishes your worth. So when you hear her say, I still have feelings for my ex, do not ignore it, do not romanticize it, and do not try to fix it. Take it as the truth it is. Because if her heart is still there, then she cannot give it to you. And you, Janie, deserve a whole heart, not half of one. When a woman tells you, I don't see a future with you, Janie, those words may feel like a knife to the heart, but they are also one of the clearest gifts of honesty you could ever receive. At first, you may want to argue, to convince her, to show her all the reasons why she should change her mind. You might believe that if you just love her harder, work harder, or prove yourself more, she will eventually start seeing the future you imagine with her. But Janie, love does not work that way. If she has already looked at you and decided that she cannot picture her life with you in it, then holding on will only lead to deeper pain. Many men ignore this truth because their hearts are invested. They have already imagined the life they want with her. They see her as the partner they can build with, the person they can share their dreams with. And when she says she does not see a future, it feels unfair because you are willing to give her everything, but she is unwilling to give the same in return. But Janie, the reality is that love is not about forcing someone to see your worth. It is about being with someone who sees it without hesitation. If she cannot see you in her future, it means she does not value your presence enough to make you part of her long-term vision. The danger in staying after hearing those words is that you enter a relationship with an expiration date already stamped on it. You may keep giving, keep hoping, and keep imagining a life together, but deep down you know she has already told you it won't last. Every moment of love feels heavy because you know it is borrowed time. Every act of kindness feels bittersweet because you realize it may not be remembered when she eventually leaves. And